Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, we're going to talk about another project that recently got listed on Coinbase, and this project is called Aioz token or the AIOZ token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to their website Aioz.network or AIOZ.network in order to learn more about this project, right? So before we talk about the Eos network, I want to talk to you guys about Gateio. Gateio is a centralized exchange that is known for listing low market cap gem tokens way before they get listed on major centralized exchanges such as Binance or Coinbase. What this means is if you have a Gateio account and if you buy these low market cap gem tokens before they get listed on centralized exchanges, you not only increase the chance of making some really good gains, but you also buy it at the lowest possible price that you can, right? And if you don't have a Gateio account, I suggest you to use the link in the description below or on the screen right now in order for you to set up your own account today. And by this, you make a lot of gains by creating a Gateio account and investing in these low market cap gem tokens. And you also get a 30% trading fee rebate by using the link in the description, right? And by using the link in the description, you're also supporting the Brutal Investor channel, for which I thank you in advance. So going back to the CoinMarketCap page for this token, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to rely on the information presented on CoinMarketCap's page for this token, along with the information presented on their website itself. But this is only going to be a peripheral analysis, which means you need to do your own in-depth research before you put your hard-earned money on this token, right? So what is Aioz Network? Aioz Network is a distributed CDN built on our very own blockchain. On Eos Network, users share redundant memory, storage and bandwidth resources to create a vast CDN capable of powering streaming platforms anywhere in the world. So Eos Network, first of all, is its own blockchain. So it's a platform or a network that is built on top of its own blockchain. So that's something that you need to understand, because it's not a part of another existing blockchain such as Ethereum, Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, or so on and so forth. It is its own blockchain network with its which does its own thing, right? So on the Aioz network, what you can do is you can share redundant memory. So if you have extra memory on your device, you can share that. You can also share your storage and bandwidth resources as well, and create a vast CDN capable of powering streaming platforms. So you're basically providing all of these redundant information that you already may have in order for you to support the streaming platforms across the world. And basically what they're aiming to do is to change the way the world streams video. So that's their overall background. They're aiming to make it easier for people to stream videos and content by creating a decentralized network of storage, bandwidth and memory, right? So it's similar in concept to Theta Network. So if you don't know what Theta Network is, I've made a video on that in my channel, so you can check that out. So Theta Network is also aiming to be a decentralized streaming platform. In fact, it's aiming to be one of the go-to streaming platforms. It's kind of rivaling platforms like Twitch, YouTube and other centralized streaming platforms, right? So I think it would be best to compare Aioz Network as a infant version of Theta Network with some slight key differences, right? So to better understand this, imagine that you're watching a video on your phone. Today, that video streams from a content delivery network or CDN. A CDN is a system of servers in various locations storing and delivering content to viewers and their devices, like a video you watch on your phone. So they're trying to explain what they actually do. So we've used the word CDN or content delivery network multiple times. So what it does is, the content delivery network is something of a network where there are different kind of like servers in different locations of the world, and these servers, in this case you can actually be a server yourself by providing storage or bandwidth as we discussed a few seconds ago, into the decentralized Aos network, right? So you can provide your bandwidth and be a part of the network, and thereby you can earn rewards, right? So one thing that you need to imagine is that you are basically watching a video on your phone, which currently uses centralized systems. For example, YouTube itself is a centralized network. It's a very strong and powerful network, and a more popular network that's able to handle a lot of like bandwidth and high quality and low quality videos. But imagine YouTube in a fully decentralized manner. That's basically what Aos Network is, right? Aos Network creates a distributed content delivery network, or DCDN, and represents a major shift in the way video streams, world streams video. Sorry. So when it comes to Aos Network, there is centralized CDNs or regular CDNs, and then there is decentralized or distributed CDNs, which is what Aos Network is using. So if you use Aos Network, or if you take part in the Aos Network's streaming features, you are taking part in the distributed content delivery network, or you're being a part of the distributed content delivery network, thereby enabling the way decentralized video content can be streamed without any censorship or any form of like specific requirements, as like in YouTube or in other centralized streaming platforms, that will prevent you from streaming a specific type of content, right? So on YouTube, the disadvantages are that if you are to upload a video, you need to meet strict YouTube guidelines in order for you to prevent yourself being advertising friendly, and thereby YouTube does everything possible to kind of create a censorship around their content in order to exclude content that can be considered as edgy, or content that is not safe for viewers, right? So those kind of restrictions are applied on centralized content platforms like YouTube. But Aos Network is a distributed CDN, or a decentralized network, where no such barriers exist, right? So you can basically post whatever you want, and you can either be a content creator or a participant in the network itself by offering your storage or memory or bandwidth and earning rewards in the process, right? It's a pretty simple but very powerful concept, pretty much exactly the same way as how Theta Network does their platform, right? So on a DCDN, a video comes from one of many nodes. A regular person paid to store and deliver content from their device with the help of an app. So you can basically download you can download an Aos Network app on your phone and provide a node. Okay, so you can basically act as a node by downloading the Aos Network app on your phone, and thereby providing your storage, a small portion of your storage, in return for Aos tokens, and thereby becoming a part of this network. The app harnesses the device's unused resources, such as extra computing power, bandwidth, and storage. So you're technically kind of like mining Aos tokens in a way by providing storage bandwidth services to the entire distributed network. And this is pretty much something that you can imagine close to being a mining activity as you do for Bitcoin or Ethereum, right? So when you're mining Bitcoin or Ethereum, you need highly energy intensive GPUs or miners, ASIC miners, that can be used to kind of like solve a complex problem and thereby get rewarded for solving the problem. So this is a similar concept, but you don't need a powerful machine. I mean, technically you need your phone, which in and of itself is a powerful machine, but you're using your storage and bandwidth from the phone by downloading the app and by earning Aos tokens in return, right? So that's the main overall gist of this project, right? So now that we've covered about the overall kind of like overview of this project, let's go to the website itself, which is again aos.network. So right off the bat, they have a pretty cool website. I really like their dark themed logo, and if you see, they have a very weird kind of like graphic here, which even though it's kind of disturbing, it's still like interesting to watch. So they're trying to provide an infrastructure, right? So the hub for an interconnected future. So they're trying to provide a hub for an interconnected future for video streaming services, right? So if you scroll below, again another cool graphic from their website. Aos Network is a layer 1 blockchain with full Ethereum and Cosmos interoperability. So this is very important because even though they are their own network and blockchain, they are compatible with EVM, obviously, because EVM is the gold standard of the crypto space of smart contract blockchains right now. Because if you're not EVM compatible, then good luck trying to get any form of traction with your project, because nobody's going to be building dApps on your platform if you're not EVM compatible, right? So obviously Aos Network is a blockchain that wants to become interoperable with Ethereum, and also they are interoperable with the Cosmos network as well. So Cosmos network, if you guys don't know, is also a very popular kind of decentralized network. But the benefit of Cosmos network is that it's a fully interoperable and cross-chain compatible platform, and Cosmos SDK, a software development kit, allows for other blockchains to be built which are interoperable with Cosmos. For example, Binance Smart Chain is one example of a Cosmos SDK based platform that is fully interoperable with Ethereum as well as the Cosmos ecosystem. Kava is another kind of like platform. Akash Network is one other platform. Secret Network. So these are all built using the Cosmos SDK, right? So Aos Network is fully interoperable with Ethereum and Cosmos Network, which is pretty cool. Using EVM and WASM or WebAssembly smart contracts, Aos swiftly deploys dApps to provide instant finality and low transaction fees while leveraging a multi-chain architecture with infinite horizontal scalability. So they are allowing for infinite scalability in a layer 1 blockchain. So remember that they are a layer 1 blockchain which is fully interoperable and cross-chain compatible, and they are not just EVM and Cosmos ecosystem interoperable, they are also WebAssembly compatible as well, which is pretty cool because they could technically be interoperable with Polkadot and Kusama ecosystems as well, right? So obviously they're claiming to be a highly scalable platform as well. If you want to learn more about that, please click on the learn more button here. So Aos Node App, the next era of the internet. So again, another beautiful graphic by the platform. So they have a Node app which you can download on your phone and start running a node. The Aos Network DCDN connects a global web of nodes to power a new decentralized media economy that offers optimal delivery speed, affordable costs, premium streaming quality, and unlimited shared bandwidth. So obviously, as we discussed, you can download the app and provide bandwidth and get tokens as rewards, and this offers affordable costs to streaming, optimal delivery speeds, premium streaming quality, and unlimited shared bandwidth, right? So these are all some of the benefits that you get. Media itself, the ecosystem for the media universe. Again, another cool graphic here. Aioz powers a variety of media systems, which includes file transfer, storage, audio, video, metaverse, and live streaming. So again, they are pretty much covering all the important features that we need, including the metaverse itself, right? So if you scroll below, media infrastructure, and they provide different kind of functionalities for the Web3, which is pretty cool. I really like their graphics and the fact that they're using visual cues to explain their goal. And if you see, there's overview, there's a token itself, blockchain explorer, Aos Network wallet, Aos Node App, blog, and FAQs, right? So if you also want to be a part of their community, here are some of their social media links as well for you to be a part of their community, right? So it's a pretty straightforward and cool and elegant website that explains pretty much everything in detail, as well as to to a certain extent that it kind of makes it easy for even newcomers in the crypto space to learn it easily. And they provide other additional information about their platform, token, how you can download the app and become a node operator yourself, and so on and so forth, which I recommend you guys to go through it yourself, right? So going to the Aos Network page on CoinMarketCap. So CoinMarketCap is currently ranking this project as 411th by market cap, and it's currently trading at 16.2 cents at the time I'm making this video, with about 17.61% increase in the past 24 hours, right? So again, obviously today Coinbase has made an announcement that this project, along with several other projects that we'll cover throughout this week, are going to be listed on Coinbase, and obviously this news has helped this project reach a close to 18% increase in price in the past 24 hours. So it is pretty good to see, and it's pretty expected as well. And the market cap is only $71.9 million in market cap. Again, bringing back the argument that this is a project that is mostly similar to Theta Network. You can easily compare the market cap of Theta Network to that of Aos Network and see how Aos Network is significantly smaller than Theta Network, and it aims to do the exact same thing. And in fact, I would argue that Aos Network is doing something much more, to do some things in such a way that is making it much more decentralized for Aos Network compared to Theta Network. Because if you recollect, Theta Network has validators, and you can basically run a Theta Edge node yourself on your laptop, and obviously allow for streaming to happen. But they have very few validators, which makes it much more centralized in comparison with Eos Network. In Eos Network, it seems like by downloading the app, you become a part of the decentralized network automatically, and thereby I would argue that Eos Network is much more decentralized than Theta Network, right? So in that way, I feel like Eos Network is in a way far more superior to Theta Network, with extremely significantly lower market cap, right? That's the biggest thing that you need to understand, because market cap means everything, and a lower market cap means higher potential to grow and a higher price point per token price, right? So if Theta can be in the billions of dollars in the top 50 ranking, Eos Network deserves to be far ahead of it, right? But obviously it's undervalued, and a lot of people are not talking about this project because it just got listed on Coinbase, and it's going to go further along in the future, right? So when you take a look at the max supply in tokenomics itself, obviously this token has 1 billion tokens as max supply, and its circulating supply is 44%, which is pretty cool. So yes, I'm not a big fan of tokens that have tokens in the billions as max supply. I prefer to have I prefer to invest in a project that has a max supply of less than or equal to 100 million tokens, because that shows that scarcity is built into the system, which makes the token much more valuable from a tokenomic standpoint. But that does not mean that this project is not valuable from a tokenomic standpoint. It's just that they need to incentivize people to download their node and provide bandwidth, and that's why having a max supply of 1 billion tokens makes sense for this project, and therefore I can definitely give this project a pass. Again, having a high max supply doesn't really mean anything unless the project has some really strong fundamentals along with a strong basis for having a high max supply, right? It seems like Eos Network seems to be having a high max supply because of a strong basis, which is it needs to incentivize people to download their node app and provide bandwidth, and thereby you need to provide them with some decent amount of tokens in order for it to make them continue providing bandwidth through their phones, right? So that makes sense. But despite the high max supply, the tokenomics kind of shows that the token has 44% of its tokens in circulation, which is pretty cool, because a lot of projects have less than 5% of their tokens in circulation, which only means that they will have a long-term price slumping, because a lot of new tokens that are generated will get dumped into the market, crashing the price of the token, right? Even though that is still the case for this project, it's significantly lower risk compared to many other projects that only have 5% or less in circulating supply, right? So even for the tokenomics standpoint, I feel like this project is doing pretty good. When it comes to the markets, not markets, like the charts itself, you can clearly see that this project has been at its all-time low. So this is another reason why this project needs to be on everyone's radar, because it's officially listed on Coinbase, and Coinbase doesn't really list projects without a strong basis. So it's a really good quality project with strong fundamentals. In fact, it's in many ways better than Theta Network, which is what is the direct competitor for this project. And that's, again, in my opinion, I feel like this project is in many ways much more decentralized and better than Theta Network. And if you take a look at tokenomics, even though they have 1 billion tokens as max supply, the circulating supply is definitely showing some positive signs. And if you look at the chart itself, you don't even need to do the chart analysis. You can easily see that this project, despite being up 17.45% in the past 24 hours, it's still pretty much close to it's pretty much at its all-time lows, which means this is the best time to buy any token, including this project, right? So if you take a look at the initial price chart of this project, you can clearly see that the token price was worth $2.29 as of April last year, but it's instantly started kind of declining, to a price point of about 21 cents or even 17 cents, as of July 26th of 2021. It was moving up and down, making occasional peaks, as like here in November last year, where it reached slightly above $1 per token before crashing down and going back to its previous, in fact its current all-time low, right, of 16.23 cents per token. Again, there's literally nothing much to say than to say that this is a really good quality project which is at its all-time lows, which means this is the best opportunity to buy this token, right? Again, this is not financial advice, please do your own research, but if you're obviously convinced with the project's fundamentals and the thesis that it's offering, then you really can't get a better price to buy this token, which again is also a Coinbase listed token, which means it's definitely a good quality project, right? And if you look at the Bitcoin comparative, you can clearly see that this project again has a pretty similar pattern to dollar comparative. It was initially trading at around 3,800 satoshis per token as of April last year, but it obviously declined significantly and reached its all-time lows of about 372 satoshis per token, occasionally making higher volatile patterns of reaching 2,000 satoshis per token, but then it kind of declined, and now it's again back to its all-time low price point. In fact, it's kind of like slightly above its all-time low price point of 343 satoshis. Now it's currently at 427 satoshis per token, right? So it is definitely a good buy opportunity in both dollar comparative and Bitcoin comparative, and obviously you need to be very careful. It could still be a very volatile project with a lot of risk involved in it, but I feel like this is a really strong fundamental project which has a lot of potential to grow in the future, and it's also a good project to keep an eye out for, because it could get a major centralized exchange listing immediately after its Coinbase listing that is going to happen anytime soon, right? So if you take a look at the markets itself, you can clearly see that this token is available on KuCoin and Gateio. Again, if you don't have a Gateio account, I suggest you to use the link in the description below in order to get a 30% trading rebate, as well as an opportunity to buy this token way before it gets listed on Binance or any other major centralized exchange such as Huobi Global or other projects, right, or other exchanges, right? So obviously Coinbase will be listing this token and will probably take away the most of the trading volume in this exchange list, and probably even top KuCoin and Gateio. But regardless of that, obviously Binance listing is definitely around the corner. Now that Coinbase has listed this, it's going to be a matter of time before Binance lists this project. And another reason why I'm saying that Binance could list this project is because of the fact that PancakeSwap is also a place where you can buy this token from, right? You can basically buy this token from PancakeSwap. It's already a Binance Smart Chain BEP20 token. So if you can buy this token from PancakeSwap, and since PancakeSwap and Binance Smart Chain basically have this token on their kind of available for on their Binance Smart Chain platform, I think the chance of this project listing on Binance is very high now that Coinbase has already listed this token, right? So that's basically my thoughts. So it's a really good short-term, mid-term and long-term play. I think this project has some strong fundamentals, really good tokenomics. The fact that it's listed on Coinbase and the fact that it's at its all-time lows means that this project is going to be pumping really hard, really soon. And I think this project will definitely get a potential Binance listing pretty soon. Again, this is fully speculation and from my perspective, not financial advice. And therefore, I would say that after Binance listing, which potentially can happen in a few months to even maybe in 6 months or even by the end of this year, this project will reach 50 to 60 cents per token immediately after that listing, right? And that's for the short term. I think for the long term, this project has a really good possibility of crossing the $5 to $10 mark in the next 3 to 5 years from now. Obviously, it depends on a lot of factors, and it could not happen immediately, and this project could definitely get outcompeted by many other newer projects. But based on what I've seen for now, projecting this project to the next 3 to 5 year point of view, if nothing else changes and if it continues to develop at the same pace and get the same type of traction that's getting right now, I think it definitely can cross the $5 to $10 mark, which again could not happen, but it definitely could happen because of the strong fundamentals and the strong kind of like tokenomics that this token has, right? Again, that's just my verdict, guys. Remember, guys, you guys are not regular investors, you guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.